alive tonight. Joy is real. Joy is real. Let's go. Joy is real. Online and in the city. Turn the speakers up. The vibe so pretty. Yeah. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows the name. Joy is real online. Lady from the desert where the neon glows. Dropping every episode, yeah, the energy flows. Headphones on, she be talking that truth. Yeah, spinning joy for the people, every word is approved. Bright smile, bright mic, keep the world in tune. Streaming worldwide, yeah, she's changing the room. No, no matter where you're from, come and vibe with mine. Hey, she the queen of the scene. Joy is real online. Joy is real online and in the city. Turn the speakers up, the vibe so pretty. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows her name. Joy is real online. And the strip lights flicker on the boulevard. Joy's voice cutting through, yeah, she's going hard. Oh, yeah. Uplift, turn up, make the whole world sing. Yeah, she got that podcast fire, let the joy bells ring. Yeah, fast beat, moving feet, let the world unite. Yeah, she's sparking conversations in the day and the night. Yeah, from the club to the church, it's a sacred sign. Yeah, her spirit never fades. Joy is real online. Hey, hands up, ride the wave. Joy's in the house from Vegas today. Laugh a little louder, dance through the line. Celebrate life, cause the joy's all mine. Joy is real, online and in the city. Turn the speakers up, the vibe so pretty. From Vegas nights to the morning shine. Everybody knows the name. Joy is real online. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Joy is Real. It is 4:03 a.m. here in hot, and I mean hot, Las Vegas. Baby, the summer is here. Ooh-wee, it is here, okay? All right, so that means it is 7:03 a.m. over there on that East Coast. So good morning, Georgia. Good morning, Florida. Good morning, North Carolina and South Carolina. Good morning, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and whomever else we have on that side of the earth, okay? That also means it is 6:03 a.m. in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. So good morning, family. Welcome, y'all. Welcome. It's been a little minute, right? It's been a few days. Joy needed some time off. It was Mother's Day, so I wanted to relax and chill. So happy Mother's Day, belated. What is it? Belated when it's past? Yeah, right? It's belated when it's past. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the beautiful moms out there for sure. I had a relaxing Mother's Day, y'all. I really did. It was me and my husband, nobody else. We kind of just chilled out. We went to the state fair. We, had a few snacks, had a few drinks, enjoyed a few laughs, things in that nature. As middle-aged folks do, we kind of come home a little bit earlier than what our brains may anticipate because our bodies are like, okay, you're a little older. You've been out here in this sun for a little minute, and your body is like, it's time to go home. All right. So it was relaxed. Okay. So let's see who we have in the chat, and then we'll kind of get into some things. All right. So Miss Beverly, good morning. First in the chat, but Miss Beverly, I think you are one of the ladies that don't use Cash App, right? If I'm remembering well, because y'all, Joy is passing on a love token for the first person in the chat, but I believe Miss Beverly is one of the ladies that don't use it. Just refresh my memory. If so, if you do use Cash App, please put it in the chat, or you can email it to me if wish to do that. You can do that as well. Who do we have next? We have Miss Alyssa Williamson is here. She says, good morning, Mrs. Joy in chat. Good morning to you, Miss Alyssa. Miss Sunshine is here. Good morning, Joy in chat, she says. Rose Christian is here. Good morning to you, babe. I appreciate it. Nina Edwards, good morning, Joy in chat. Nancy Davis, good morning, Joy in chat. Blessed Love 247. Are you new, babe? Your name doesn't seem familiar. If you are new, welcome. If you aren't new, welcome back, okay? But I appreciate you being here. Nina Edwards says, same to you, Joy. I appreciate that. Good morning, Joy in chat. Miss Brittany Davis says, Key Knight is here. She says, thanks and same to you. Glad you enjoyed your time. Yes, honey, it was so relaxing. When I tell you that I believe this may be the first Mother's Day where I didn't spend with any of my children. Now, I did see one of my kids on Mother's Day simply because she was picking up her child from me. So my oldest daughter, I was able to see, but the other children just sent me text messages. And, I was like, okay, I'm kind of good with, just kind of taking the day for myself, because usually I'm probably like cooking dinner, still doing things for others, just being in the mom role, which I don't mind, it's not saying that, the family doesn't focus on me. It's just that, as far as like if we're getting together or what have you, I'm probably the one cooking or what have you. So yeah, I was kind of pleased with just taking the time for myself. And I said, you know what? This may be how Mother's Day should be spent, like kind of relaxed and off to yourself. Have mercy. We spend so much time pouring in to others that sometimes we don't realize that we may not have taken a beat for ourselves. And this Mother's Day, I kind of realized that. I'm like, you know what, girl? It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. Y'all know I'm parenting still right now, somewhat. My nephew is here. He 11 years old. And he has been here for, it's coming up on 2 years. I believe it's coming up on 2 years in June. And, so my post is still in the workings, okay? All right. Who else? Have y'all said anything else? Okay, nobody is saying anything else. Y'all just listen. I love when y'all just listen. I do. It lets me know that you guys are focused. But make sure that y'all are hitting that like button, okay, as you have come into the room. And y'all know that magic button, that magic button is that share button. If you hit that share button, we can do what? Quadruple the amount of people in here just like that. I'll love you for life for sure. And let me greet you guys formally, okay? Because it is the morning time, right?
I say good morning to you. Morning, morning, good morning. I say good morning to you. Morning, morning, good morning. I say good morning to you.
All right, y'all. So, did y'all see the number?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you
Girl.
please say that again?
No, not you be tripping, Siri. Siri get to talking when ain't nobody talking to her, and that actually worries me. Shut up, girl, because I may be trading you in for Gemini. Gemini seemed like that she got it going on. She seemed much smarter and all that good stuff. You be barging in when ain't nobody even said nothing to you, honey. That is weird and insane. Why are you listening to me when ain't nobody addressed you? Does anybody else's Siri do that? Because I mean, ain't nobody said nothing to that lady. Have mercy and have mercy. Miss Nina, I love you for life, baby. She said, just share joy. I appreciate you. Yes, I do. Look, number already increased. I'm telling y'all that share button is the magic button. The number has already increased. Who else didn't share? Miss Beverly says, good morning, Joy. Miss Beverly, do you have Cash App, baby? You was first in the chat. Or are you the one of the ladies that says that she doesn't use it? Because I want to send a love token to you, baby. But yeah, did y'all see or hear Numbnut last night? Okay. She went live again on YouTube. And y'all know whenever she come live on YouTube, she is more than likely speaking to the bloggers, right? she want to really speak to the bloggers. I guess she say y'all done took a break. Y'all ain't talking about me, so let me give y'all something to talk about. Okay, a few people have put a little bit of content out on it, but y'all know this saga is dried up. It is dried up because the same old keep happening. And it's like, okay, we done seen this scene. Okay. So whenever there is a break or what have you, she seems to, put a little something out here that we could possibly, speak on her about. And rightfully so, here am I, because it has been dry. I'm like, okay, well, let's take the opportunity to get some commentary out here, so we gonna talk about it. Now, I'm not the one that is going to record that girl like that, because y'all see she was live for about 2 hours. At first I was like, should I screen record this? But that woman takes up a lot of space and I don't want her in my phone like that, so I didn't record it, but I did listen to a little bit of it. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. The first hour I missed because I didn't even know she was live. It just so happened once I had got off work, I said, Numbnut live. So I tapped in right around the time where she was kind of discussing being a mom and how just still, kind of talking about the same old things that she constantly keeps going over, about the reason why, she had kids so early and why she feels that she saves people, just the same old conversation. And guess what, y'all? This time I felt compelled to talk to this girl. Now I knew I knew it wasn't gonna last long, baby, because she really don't enjoy um being disputed on when she's talking. You know what I'm saying? If you get to combating the things that she says, she don't want to hear none of that. So I knew it wasn't going to last long. But because we have constantly heard her say how she is the one that saves people, covers people, and teaches people and loves on people and yada 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 yada. I'm like, girl, shut up, because you have no clue what you are talking about, Briana. You sound like a FOOLND. She really thinks that she has this ministry of giving this solid advice to those that are listening. No ma'am, no ham, no Pam. Okay, that is not what is happening. People are watching you for the crash out. Nobody is watching you to get ministered to at all, numbnut, because you sound like a true numbnut. Okay, let's see what y'all saying here. All right, authentic young lady is in the house. She says, "Grand Rising, Joy in chat." Oh, Miss Beverly, she say, "Joy, I got Cash App, honey. Yes, I do, and yes, I do. Okay, I will get that love token to you just here shortly. Okay, Miss Shanta is here. She says, "Good morning, Joy in chat." Laugh out loud. She wanted to cry so bad, baby. I heard them rumbles and bumbles. Yes, indeed. She didn't all the way, you know, like cry, but I'm pretty sure on the other side of the screen, she had a tear coming down that face. Maybe a few of them dropped because I definitely heard the rumblings of it. As she was speaking, some things definitely resonated with her. As she was reading the chat, some things definitely resonated with her. However, though, not enough things are resonating with that woman. That woman thinks that she is still young. How very foolish. That woman thinks that God operates in a get back type of moving. How foolish she is. Okay. Miss Beverly says, "Glad to see you back on the platform." Amen and amen. Amen and amen, Miss Beverly. Baby, I was TIRED, tired. Tired, baby. Yes, I was. All right. She secretly loves when the bloggers and CCs talk about her. Yes, she does. She definitely does. She don't care if we speaking about her positively, negatively. It does not matter. She wants to be in that algorithm, and rightfully so. That's how she makes her money. Even though last night she seems to really keep believing that she just got the jewels, baby. And I'm just listening. I'm like, numbnut, you really think you are the one in the center that has it all together, for the people you have surrounded yourself with. She believes that she is the keynote speaker of them all, baby. You can't tell her nothing else. She thinks she it, baby. Nina Edwards says, I'm glad she's drying up. I'm sick of her and her ways. I will continue to keep her kids in my prayer. Well, when you say drying up, okay, what do you mean drying up? Like nobody's watching her? Because people are definitely watching her. She said that on the live, for sure. She gave some numbers out, and I believe that the numbers that she provided is real deal Holyfield. She said that her videos, content, or what have you, is reaching, millions, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, or what have you. And I believe that that is true. But what she has misconstrued is that folks are supporting her. No, 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 baby. You may have a handful of genuine supporters, but most folks, and I'm going to give a good 80% of her viewers are watching the crash out. She doesn't have the support that she thinks with her large platform. She doesn't have millions or even hundreds of thousands of people that are actually supporting her, because if so, we would see that translate to when she campaigns for these things that she's trying to move, her moving, her lawyer's fees, her partnering with business for promotion or what have you. That only gathers a few folk. It's not like that when she partners with another business that she is breaking the doors down, and these businesses are being overwhelmed with orders and business and extra business and things of that nature. Her name does not hold that type of weight. Like, I would not spend no monies collaborating with her as far as like marketing or what have you. I would do like like a swap, like or what have you. If I got something and you got something, we would do that. But baby, I would not invest any dollars as far as any promotion or what have you, because her name is attached to too much negativity. Okay, so meaning that her core audience are those who are driven by this type of content. Not really too much big spending. Okay. Not really. All right, y'all. That young lady has issues for sure. For sure she does, Miss Beverly. And I really wish she understands that her main issue is she thinks she knows it all. She thinks she got the answer to everyone's problems, walk, and all that. She has a God complex in her. That girl said so many times and so many times before how she is the one that saves people. Numbnut, is you cool? In my Mr. President's voice. Is you cool? You can't save nobody, child. And I'm only calling you a child because you are mentally, you are childlike. Okay? Because you seem to believe You hold all this power in you. Why would you hold such power? A woman that don't even know how to get past her own walk, her own journey, her own missteps. See, you too busy looking at others and wanting to fix others that you are missing and failing the assignment, honey. Focus on your own shit. Quit trying to pinpoint others where you feel that they need to be fixing. Who are you? You ain't got nothing together. Nothing in your life shows that you should be giving advice on a damn thing. What the hell have you accomplished? What? What have you accomplished, Numbnut? What have you been successful with? What? What? Name it. Claim it. Have mercy. Oh, she big hurt. That's why she is keeping herself busy. She calls it, I'm getting to know myself. No, heifer, you tacky heifer. You're trying not to think about the reason why you are in the position you are in right now. That's why you are staying busy. You don't want to sit with yourself. And I'm telling you, Numbnut, that is the only way to getting past what you are going through is that you have to sit your ass down and look at you. Okay? Quit trying to challenge folks. That's what got me blocked, y'all. That's what got me blocked. She got to talking about how you are supposed to challenge people that come into your life. And I kept hearing that word repeat: challenge, 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 challenge. Y'all heard that? She just want to challenge. I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you. Baby, that is not your place to challenge anyone. That is what got me blocked. I said, see, that's your problem there. You too busy trying to challenge people and tell people what they should be changing. Girl, how in the hell can you tell somebody anything when your walk ain't been truly walked through yet? You ain't got no advice for nobody. You need to shut up. You need a class or 2 or 3 or 4. She want to challenge people. And I told her, I said, challenge? How she was describing it is that she wants to bully. She wants to torment. She wants to harass. She wants to tease. She wants to badger. She wants to persecute. She wants to heckle. She wants to bait. That is what she is when you are being a challenge to someone, when you are in relationship. That is not what you are supposed to be doing. You are not nobody's employer. She kept referencing challenging as, back to like being an employer. No, in an intimate relationship, like a partner, a spouse, a wife, a girlfriend, or whatever you want to call yourself. When those positions are being taken or being not being taken, when you're in those positions is what I should say, you're not supposed to be challenging anything, because guess what? Those positions are already challenging. You're already going to face challenges just with just living life. But you can't be the actual challenge, because that means you are hurting the relationship. She kept using, I'm just wanting to tell you. How you gonna tell somebody when you don't know? You are blocking the people that have the experience. Numbnut. I was you. I was a numbnut. That's why I see your ass. That's why I see you, girl. I can pinpoint every freaking thing you doing over there and ain't gotta be in your house. I know that you are sick. I know that your stomach is hurting, that you done had 2 more babies by a man that don't want you again. You gave a man 3 in your very youthful age that didn't want you. Okay? The husband that you had, you boo-booed on him so bad to where he said, you know what, I can't take this no more. And he had to wash his hands of you. So it's like, okay, even though that he married you, he still had to discard of you because of your behavior. But you're too busy thinking that you are the one that has it together. No, ma'am, you don't. All right, let's see who else is in here, because I done went on a whole rant. All right. Grand Rise and Miss Shannon says, all right, if she takes time out to herself and heal, maybe her life will begin to change. Just maybe she definitely needs professional help. Indeed. See, she even talked against therapy. And that tells me that when she went to therapy, she didn't like what was told to her in therapy, because then she retreated back. The only way you can truly heal is through Christ Jesus. And that is true. True healing does come from our maker, and our maker is what is within us. It has to be within you to change. But that therapist, baby, is a tool also to help you get there. See, you have to have the wanting in you to change. Can't nobody plant it in you. You gotta want it. You gotta want it, numbnut. See, you don't want it. You see, your want is controlling others. You want people to change who they are to fit what you got going on or what you see fit. Incorrect. The only way to get what your true heart desire is to work on you. You too busy trying to change people that come into your life. Baby, if that is what you think your calling is, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, because there is no way that is your calling, because you don't have it together. You are blocking folks that have walked this path before you and have the answers, and you don't want to listen. You want to be a challenge. You want to be a irritant. You want to you just want to be that one that just steady antagonizes. Talk about, I'm teaching you how to do this. I'm teaching you how to do that. See, you too busy aligning money and success, numbnut. Money doesn't equal success. Money just show that you know how to earn some money. It does not mean that you are a good person, that you have more of a blessing from God than the next. That is not what money represents. Money represents that you are a good hustler. It is so many people with bad dispositions that have money. Matter of fact, most people with lots of money, they ain't too right. Okay, when you sit down and have conversations, you'll see that they have kind of a spirit that you probably wouldn't want to rock with too much, because to get to certain levels of monetary gain, you have some things have to be done that ain't too on the up and up. Okay, that that's just my opinion. What I've I just have seen things not be so pure. Okay, now you 47 beautiful people. Are y'all hitting that like button? I hope y'all hitting that like button while I'm over here just rambling. Okay, and again, that share button. I love you for life. Hit that share button. Queen Love Mel is here. She says, "Hey y'all, good morning." Beverly says, "Yes, I posted it in the chat." Yes, I'll get it. I'll get it to you, Ms. Beverly, for sure. She was really dry begging for super chats. Really? See, I didn't hear that because I was kind of like zoning out because she was driving me crazy. But I bet. I mean, supposedly she makes about $6,800 a month, right? And she supposedly gave 6 mothers help with their rent, right? And she's been going out, enjoying some time with her kids. All those things cost money or what have you. Baby, I think she needs some replenishing. So for sure, yes. Let me get to you right now, Miss Beverly, because I'm just a ranting and a raving and a ranting and a raving. Let me play this clip that I need to redo. I need to redo this clip, but we're gonna do this clip while I'm getting you your Cash App. See, it's not long enough because I'm still I'm still trying Beverly Lee Oliver. I'm still not finished. I'm so slow, y'all. Okay, I think I got you. All right. I think I got you, babe. I got to make that clip longer. I definitely do. That is not long enough for joy. Okay. There, I think that's it. Okay, there we go. All right, let me know when you get it, Miss Beverly. I got it done for you. All right. The little part I listened to, she was talking about how she always puts herself last in relationships. Oops, her fault. that is a personal thing on you, because you're not supposed to put yourself last. That is a character flaw in herself. Okay, she does that because she has a God complex. Okay, she feels like if I keep myself for last, I'll be able to state at the end of the day, I put myself last. Girl, shut your ass up. Shut your ass up. That's your problem. Quit trying to be the savior. Okay? Quit trying to be the savior. Look for a healthy relationship, because putting yourself last means you're not in a healthy relationship, because every party should be feeling appreciated, deserved, loved, welcome, enjoyed. No one should be feeling last, like they're missing out on something. That is a character flaw within herself. Silly ass, quit going outside and look within. That's your problem. Love Spice is here. She says, good morning, Joy in chat. Her content is drying up slowly but surely. Yeah. I think she should just do more content with them babies, for sure. Why ain't the doggone baby girl in dance classes yet, numb nut? Why can't Momo go to dance classes? That don't make no sense. Why can't them kids enjoy some extracurricular activity? Why they gotta be up under your tired stank butt who always twerking and hollering and crying and shit like that? Exactly, Joy. They're watching the crash out. Baby, that's all them folk watching. Ain't nobody supporting that woman. She got about 10 supporters. Yeah, y'all know I got a short. Look, y'all, I'm so sorry. I have not gotten a cord yet, but it's freaking Mike, and it's really tripping now. Okay, hopefully, if I don't move, it won't nothing happen. All right, y'all, just bear with me. All right. So yeah, she only got like 10 supporters over there. I give her 50 at the most. She ain't got too many supporters. Let's see how her Dukes and Boots party turns out, and we can get a more realistic account of how many people support her. Laugh out loud. Well, Charlotte seems like a place that likes to commune together or what have you. If this is a party that she is actually hosting, I don't know, y'all. Yeah, like you said, we're going to see. I don't think that many people going to turn out like that, but we'll see. They say, welcome home, Bree. She trying to get that money. She need that money. She only makes $6,800 a month. I forgot what that doggone paperwork said. but it's less than Mr. Hampton, right? She make less than Mr. Hampton, supposedly, right? Baby. But she big breed. She big breed. She make less than Mr. Hampton, paying folk rent and going out 2-3 times in a week as a mother of 6. Baby, shoot. I don't know how she doing it. Love Spice. Okay, speaking. It's sad that she's aware of the number of people viewing the mess that she's putting out there. Again, it's not good for her teenage children to see. I can't even say children. How she say children, 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 children. I can't even say it, baby. She say it so crazy. Children. Have mercy. Anybody hear about that movie her and Janelle was supposed to be in when they was tighter? I think that was a production that they were trying to produce on their own. Come about because they start arguing on set, remember? Because she can't act or take nothing serious. I believe is the reason why Janelle, like, no, this is professional. We pay these people. You playing around. Y'all know that she is a person that is very awkward. So when she doesn't feel comfortable, she laughs a lot. I do that same thing. I told you I'm a numb nut, or was a numb nut, but I do still have that part of me. I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. I laugh when I am comfortable. I laugh, or what have you. And she does the same exact thing. And that sometimes can give off that you're not taking things serious. Because I've had people tell me that's not funny. And it's, and it isn't a funny moment. However, my just, it just happens unintentionally, basically. It's not that I'm really laughing. It's uncomfortable. And, I just have this way, I try to, hold it down as much as I can, especially when it's not like really, warranted, when the situation is really not funny. For real. Y'all just don't know how many times that I've been told that's not funny. And I'm like, shit. All right. She doesn't supposed to be unbothered, like she say. I didn't watch her last night. I just hear people talking about it. Yeah, some folks already talking about it, I'm sure. All that loud talking and screaming. Yes, ma'am. That's, that's what how I know she probably talks to people loud and screaming, and folks don't want to communicate like that. I heard her, baby. She was even giving grace for when her kids are saying things probably that they should not say. Kids are supposed to stay in a child's place. They should never be having conversations with another adult about what may be going on in your adult relationship. I heard her say that she wasn't going to discipline her kids for making a statement about paying for trips all on her own when the other person is not doing anything. That suggests to me that the kids are having conversation with Janelle about her adult relationship. Why are your children having conversations with Janelle about how much you spending on trips? Now you should be having a conversation with Mr. Young if that's something that you care not to do. Your child is a child and should not be having to be in the position of taking up for you. And that's what you're putting your kids in position to do. No, they are young kids. And they should not be speaking to no adult like that at all. At all. That is crazy and insane, talking about her kids know how to articulate their feelings. No, they don't. If that's the way that they are articulating them. If they're talking to another grown person in a disrespectful manner, that is not being articulate. That is being disrespectful. And you don't know the difference. And that is crazy. You believe that God operates in get back. Do y'all know I kept hearing her say, well, if God gets you, God don't punish. Numbnut. God don't punish. When we go through trials and tribulations, it is the reward of the decision making. If you make the wrong decision in life, then you're going to go through the repercussion of that decision. It's not that God is punishing you. You think God is the one that locked you up? You think God is the one that put you in prison for those 3 days? No, fool. You did that. You got your own self locked up. God did not put you there. You put your own self there because you chose to drive to that man's house, pull up on his lawn, damn near break his door down, go through his house like you own the place, and shit like that. That's what got your ass locked up. God ain't have nothing to do with it. Nothing. You are forced to not talk to that man or be around that man because of your own choice. God does not punish. He does not. Something is wrong with you for thinking that our maker would move like how you think he moves. You think God up there playing pity pat Thompson, I get you, I got you, I get you, I got you. No. 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 Girl, you got so much learning. And again, stop thinking that you hold the key. This social media stuff that you know how to navigate is a very volatile way to live. You are living at the hold of a platform that can change by the minute. Okay? You could wake up in any given moment and be fired without notice. Baby, that is a hard position to be in. That's why most successful influencers invest their money in other things. Okay? They just don't rely on the views and on the super chats and on the super stickers and cash apps and things of that nature. That's why you see most successful influencers branching out to get brand deals and things of that nature. What brand deal you getting, Numbnut? I don't see no big brands reaching out to you. What happened? You did one thing for Ethica, and who got you that? Did Mr. Young get that Ethica deal for you? I don't know. I've seen you do a few things, but I don't see you doing a lot of things because your brand is not what you think it is. Ain't no big brands wanting to be attached to no woman that think that she God. Are you crazy? Are you Girl, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. Basically, she wants to control people. Yes, that's all she wants to do. I got blocked because I told her, baby, that's not your position. It's not your position to be a challenge to nobody. In a relationship, a man wants a woman to be an enjoyment, a peace to him, somewhere where he can relax and breathe and give a big that big sigh. You know what I'm saying? My husband can come home, lay his head on my chest, and just relax if he want to. She busy trying to challenge people. No, you got to change. No, you're not doing this right. I challenge you to do something different. Who want to be with somebody who always looking at them through a microscope and saying that they got to change something? Girl, please. No, find you somebody that you don't have to change. And then you ain't got to worry about all that shit. Hey, young Rehaz, how are you, baby? Wallahi to you. Lolo Renda. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Good morning, beautiful queen, she says. Key Knight says, tell her to continue challenging those court cases and never win. Baby. That girl so dang on delusional. I don't know. Have she said anything lately about winning in court? Has she said anything about Miss Dixon being the GOAT? Has she said anything that she had to write a $10,000 check to that woman since she got to pay her own attorney's fees? Have mercy and have mercy. Tamik is here. She says, good morning. Joy is real in chat. Hey, Tamik. Miss Buttercup, how are you? Yeah, speaking. Yes, I got that like button, Joy. Amen and amen. All right. She is beyond professional help. Well, I don't know about that. I feel like if Joy can be fixed, anybody can be fixed. Because what I can say about Numbnut is that she has a father that has been there in her life constantly. She gives off the impression that her mother was someone that was a positive influence in her life. Joy didn't have none of that. Okay. My mama messed up. My daddy messed up. Where I come from, most of it is messed up. Do I have some good foundation in some areas? Yes, I do. I do. Because I've always been a person, even as a young girl, that always was looking for something greater beyond myself, y'all. I always felt that what my current situation wasn't too comfortable, and I was searching. I was looking for this love thing that I knew was out there that I quite wasn't, getting, in the household that I was born into, fully, for sure. Did I learn some stuff? Yeah, I did. But I learned a lot of what not to do, as well, looking at those that were responsible for caring for me, before I could care for myself. So, I just feel that if I ain't saying I'm totally, all the way there, because there are some things that, I still struggle with. We learn and grow every day. We should. But what I do have in me is the wanting. I have the wanting in me to always want to do better. And that's what Numbnut doesn't have. She don't want to do better. She just want others to do better around her. All right. Who does all of that body work? Who does all of that body work to themselves and still have low self-esteem? Well, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I think only, you gotta have low self-esteem if you're doing something like that. That's just my opinion. Now, I've had body work done. I've had a breast reduction, but I had a reducing. Okay. Because first off, it was hurting my back. Second off, I did not like the attention that I got from being a very big breasted woman. I've always had attention all my days, from having big breasts, and I did not enjoy it. I've had to dodge men all my days because of them big old tittle bitties that I had. And I still ain't small. I still ain't small. I still wear a G cup right now. Meaning I can't go to Walmart and buy no bra. Still. Still can't. Still cannot, But yeah, I think, women who enhance their body already got something going on. That's just my opinion. Y'all gotta let me know if that may not be true, or what have you. Y'all speaking. She came in last and she will finish last. She is a hard person behind closed doors. I believe so, because she want to be a challenge. She wants to be a challenge, baby. She's speaking it. Who said the super chat or super sticker? Somebody said something. I just seen it. I shared the live as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. No, oh yeah, that was How can she pay someone rent when she owed a landlord $12,000? That's what I say. You owe somebody 12 grand and you're paying other people rent, didn't pay your rent. That seems insane. It seems to me that she, this particular apartment was in Hampton. Maybe she ain't worried about Hampton being attached. I don't know. Maybe she believes that the person who's working on her credit can get that judgment removed. That ain't gonna, that baby, I'm telling you, there is no person that works on credit that can get a judgment removed. It ain't gonna happen. Ain't no judgment getting removed like that. No. That takes some time, patience, and some work. I'm not saying it can't be removed. I'm saying it takes some time, patience, and work. All right. On one post it's free, and on the next she's charging. Baby, she don't know what is what. That's exactly how she says it, Joy. Laugh out loud. That's how she said churn. 3-degree having ass and can't pronounce children properly. It's insane. It's insane. I want to know, what does a master's in healthcare, what type of knowledge should you have? I want to know that. Do we have any folks in attendance that possibly holds a bachelor's or a master's in healthcare that can shed some light on what knowledge should be in the brain of Numbnut, since she supposedly has those degrees? Miss Beverly, how you going? Wait a minute now. How we done washed each other out, Miss Beverly. We done washed each other out, Miss Beverly. I done sent you a love token and you done sent me one back. Have mercy and have mercy. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I really do. I really do. This is for you, Miss Beverly. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. A year ago, she said she made more. And that's why now she don't. Because her big mouth self got to bragging. And now the court say you're lagging. You're lagging. Now either you're lying or you're not. Which one it is? Which one is it? Is you making more money than your baby daddy or is you ain't? The paperwork say you ain't. All right. Beverly P. Not only that, she owe a lawyer 10 grand. Y'all know that was a play. Y'all know I don't even think Miss Brittany was even charging that girl like that. I think they was just doing something to see if they could get it off. I bet that girl ain't paid her another 10 because that would mean that she has given her 20, right? Has Numbnut paid this woman 20 grand to fill out paperwork? That is insane. Have mercy and have mercy. But she got 3 degrees. We supposed to believe she has 3 degrees and possibly have paid a woman $20,000 that ain't got her a damn thing. Have mercy and have mercy. Miss Joy, I sent the money back. Yeah, I see that. Miss Beverly. She say, I'm just here for the commentary. But you know the way you sent it, they gonna take 30%. You know, all those people she called out claiming they won was fake pages. I was waiting on to see somebody in the chat that say, ooh, that's me. I never did see that. Y'all know, if you if you're giving away something, most folks are in attendance, right? When you're announcing the winners, right? So I was looking forward to seeing somebody say, hey, that's me. That's me. I never did see that, but I didn't watch that long either. So I could have missed it, but I believe that she probably did not bless 6 people paying their rent. You know what I'm saying? I would be willing to bet on it for sure. If there is anyone out there that would love to confirm if Numbnut paid your rent for Mother's Day, come over here to Joy is Real online. I'm willing to pay a little bit, not a lot of bit, for the confirmation. All right. She says, I appreciate you sending it, but let me put this back into your channel. Amen and amen. Thank you, Miss Beverly. I appreciate it. All right. Yes, that was so kind. Miss Josephine is here. She says, good morning. She treats her children like they are her friends. And that's not a good thing. Not saying that you can't be friends with your children. You should. But there should also be a distinction. You know what I'm saying? Children shouldn't be able to do just any and everything. And talking to another adult about adult things is not one of them. I would slap all the taste out of my kids' mouth if they were to ever address a grown person in a disrespectful manner. Because I could just believe how that conversation went. Because it was one of them boys, right? They told me, so my mama shouldn't be paying for no vacations and you ain't paying for nothing. That's probably how it went. It probably wasn't being talked about like articulate. She wanted to say that word so bad. An articulate conversation. I bet it was during something wild, chaotic, or what have you, where them kids was being disrespectful. Point blank, period. Got them talking to Mr. Young, trying to check an adult. Girl, please, you and your kids both better sit y'all asses down. None of you know how to act. You got your boys out here standing up for you and they ain't even grown yet. You gonna get them put in a grave. You keep that up. You keep that up. You gonna have your boys in a grave. See, right now, folks probably giving them a pass because they underage. But if you keep allowing them to be able to talk to another grown person like they are grown, when they get of grown age, grown consequences gonna come. So they might be getting a pass now for being disrespectful, but once they get 18, 19, 20 with mustaches and hair on their balls and voices get deeper and they get a little taller and they step against another man, they gonna get put down just how they stand up. You keep it up. You keep on treading that line like that, young lady. You gonna be the demise and cause of your boys being somewhere you don't want them to be. You better check that behavior right now. Talking about they taking up for that. Girl, please. That's how women get they boys hurt, they men hurt, they brothers hurt, they daddies hurt because they too busy not thinking things through. Have mercy and have mercy. Talking about you not gonna discipline them for standing up for things that are true. They have no business even saying a dang on thing. You the one did it. You the one went in your freaking pocket and paid for all the trips. They should be talking to your crazy ass. You they mama. You the one that should know better. Silly little girl. She done made me mad just then thinking about that. You gonna get your boys hurt. It really does, Beverly, y'all talking. I believe, in my opinion, she did try to run over that man also. She not fooling me. Yeah, she may have, acted as if she was gonna do something, but so what that he acted as if he was? I'm pretty sure she did some acting. So what? What does that mean? That now because he acted like he was hit, he this bad person? Or are we supposed to look at him as this huge liar? Girl, please, you can unpin that video. It just shows you how disrespectful you are toward the people that you have laid down and had children with. You don't care at all. If they ain't with me, fuck them. I'll turn them down. Turn them down. No. Those men should still hold place in your heart because y'all share children. You should not want anything to happen to those men. You want to see those men down and out and suffering. And it is sad. All right. She ain't paid nobody rent. She sure ain't. She sure ain't. Not one person. Hey, that one. Yes, indeed. Hey, Talisa, how are you, baby? Who? Miss Nookie, how are you this morning? You know it's always a pleasure. Where's your intro, baby? Here we go.
Too hard, too different, too wild, too loud, done with too much style, too far, too futuristic, and far too young to mess with.
Thank you, Miss Nookie. Da, 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 da. Who else? Who else? All right, all right. Y'all talking. Miss Sunshine. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Y'all be like Miss Sunshine and Miss Beverly, okay? And donate to Joy is Real online. We are trying to hit a new goal, y'all. I'm trying to get a whole pair of Jordans, okay? We still ain't got the whole pair. We haven't earned yet the whole pair, okay? So we trying to get the whole pair, right? Not for May. We working on June right now, okay? So we got about how many more days? Maybe about 15, 16, 17 more days to get maybe about $200 more, right? But thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't created another like money clip. I did have one that Drip did for me, but we ain't using none of Drip nothing no more because I'm just so outdone with how he did Miss Joy that I just can't use it. My feelings is hurt and I just refuse, even though I paid for it. Screw him, because he ain't apologized yet. He ain't gave Joy her money back. He just, just said, fuck it, I guess. But this is for you, baby. All right, thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Y'all talking. Miss Lolo says, just like that Wolf Lodge giveaway last year that she never gave away, that girl does all those fake giveaways. It's all for views and likes, and nobody ever wins. Always fake profiles or made up names. And that's a shame because you know, as a content creator, if I have like, done something like a giveaway like that, I would want to like post pictures of the winner actually experiencing what they have won. And I don't think that we ever see that with her. So yeah, I think it's more so like, what y'all saying is going on. She kind of be faking the funk. It really don't be going down like that for real and for real. So, that's sad, that you would, even present yourself to do something in that magnitude and not be really doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And hey, if that is how she is moving, y'all, she'll be rewarded. I'm telling you, bad behavior is rewarded. Good behavior is rewarded. So it's up to you how you want to walk this thing. If you choose to walk it wrong, hey, I feel sorry for you. You know what I'm saying? She seems to believe she's walking in blessings. And baby, ain't no way I would ever think that being in jail for 3 days, being left by my third baby daddy, having to move to a whole nother state to run from my problems, walk out on a lease, go home so I can have a babysitter to go out and shake my ass. Would I ever think that I am living in abundance? That is scary that she believes that she is walking in abundance. That's very scary, Numbnut. Very, very scary. So it just keeps me believing that you have a problem. You have a problem upstairs, ma'am. You really do. You really do. You just
Delusional? Of course I'm delusional!
you're delusional. That's all you are. You are delusional. You have 6 children by 3 different men who really ain't there in your corner. Who ain't loving you how you should be loved. Even with not being together, those men should have a love for you. Seriously. They should. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to count on those men if you need them. And I think they'll let your ass fall because you have acted a whole damn fool with them. You really have. You taken Mr. Hampton down through there. Down through there. I don't care what you say. That man did not do what you say he did. Now, granted, I do believe that Mr. Hampton is a man that is alpha like. You know what I'm saying? Meaning I do believe that he likes to control things as well. And because you like to control things, y'all probably was going at it, in that particular relationship. You didn't understand as a woman that your position was to be a little feminine. You got to be a little feminine when you're a wife. I ain't saying you got to be all feminine, but you got to be a little feminine, okay? You got to be a little feminine, a little submissive, okay? Because otherwise, why be in a man's presence if you have to hold all the cards, right? Why? There would be no reason to be in a man's presence if you want to be the card holder. Baby, I don't want to be the card holder. I like being able to have the support of my husband. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I love it. I love the feminine space that I can hold with my man. After 29 years, this man still opens the doors for me. He still holds my hand like with girlfriend and boyfriend. He still kisses me on, that part of the neck that gets you, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? You should want to be a little feminine, All right. All right. Where am I at? DS Island is here. She says, good morning, my lovely Miss Joy. I'm in the trees, busy at work. Hello, chat group. I wish you was cooking me something, Miss Diaz. I really do. Honey bunches. I really do. But my butt can't. Listen. Joy is 207 pounds, and I got to lose this weight, y'all. Okay, I am 22 months away from being 50 years old, and my goal is to be like 150 pounds by the time I'm 50, because this is crazy and insane. 207 pounds. Joy is thick. I mean thick, baby. Size 16 type thick, honey. Oh my God. But glad to see you, baby cakes. I really appreciate you being here. Let me get your intro. All right. Where was I at? Dang, I done lost where I was at, y'all. Oh, okay, here I am. Good morning, everyone. Y'all talking. Let her support us tell us she been paid the attorney. No, that was that first 10,000 from the divorce. That was the first 10,000. If she had paid her attorney for the request for Mr. Hampton, that request wouldn't have been in now. That request, the attorney wanted the 10K for reimbursement. Oh, it could be for reimbursement, maybe. If that really was the case, then who exactly was supposed to be reimbursed? I want to see the receipt then. Did y'all see a receipt when she filed the motion? Was there a receipt in there? I don't know. I ain't get the filing. Was it a receipt that Numbnut had already paid her? I want to see the receipt. All right. Y'all talking. All right. Miss Joy, Bree couldn't make it to the 100 top influencers because her content is negative and Drake. Oh, really? Every day it's about her looks, begging, or relationship drama. It's annoying. So they have a 100 top influencers type thing. I've never heard of it. Maybe because Joy is not a top 100 influencer. Top 100? No, not at all. Not at all. There is so many great influencers out here with great content. I wouldn't even say that she would even be in the top 1,000. She's at the bottom of the barrel. Anyone that, is like doing drama is like at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, you're reaching for views. That's why you're involved in drama, because drama does sell. But really good content creators that don't have to go in that space, baby, they out here doing well. They out here being positive, got products, getting brand deals, doing they influencing thing. Okay. No, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. Y'all talking. I also underwent a reduction. All the men kept saying, "Good morning to my breast, baby," which made me feel self-conscious. Honey, I'm a woman of a small frame. Me too. Baby, it took forever for me even to get over 100 pounds. That's why when folks see me at 207, they be like, damn, damn, your ass, have really changed. I was a small frame all the way up until like my 30s, y'all. I didn't start packing on weight till after my fourth child, for real. So I just was all titties. All titties, baby. And just like Key say, folks was talking to the breast, baby, that's all I got. My boobs would hit when I'm in crowds. My boobs would hit people, and I just would have to apologize because I'm sorry. I got so used to them brushing up against people. I did not hug men because my breast was always touching on them, and I ain't want no a woman thinking I was being fresh with a man. No, we just gonna keep these big old titties off your man. I didn't even want a side hug, folks, because baby, even on the side, baby, you gonna feel them big old 36 double ends that I had. For sure. Lachelle Hill is here. Lachelle's Hill is here. She says, "Good morning, Mrs. Joy and Check. Good morning to you, love. How is someone working on her credit, but she's helping her supporters fix their credit? Baby, numb nut just be numb nutting, okay?" She working on hers too. I believe she is working on hers. She gonna find out that they can't do what they really can't do. All right. Good morning, Miss Brandy. How are you? That girl doesn't even have a CNA license, let alone a bachelor's degree. This is the same person who claims that a credit repair person removed her alleged student loans from her report. And you know why I say alleged, laugh out loud. Well, listen, I don't know how her credit repair person removed a student loan from her report, but what I can say is, if it was removed, I bet it come back. If it was removed, I bet it come back. Because the only way that you can actually have a student loan really removed from your report is to go through what they have. I forgot what's the term, because I actually went through it. I can't remember the term right now, but you have to be a government or a state worker to get your student loans like kind of waived. You have to work in some kind of like government or state capacity. You have to be like disabled, like me. That's how I got mine waived, because I'm disabled. And I think there's another way. But yeah, a credit repair person ain't just getting no student loans taken off. And like I said, if they were removed, they coming right back. Some things can't, will get removed going through the what is that? Oh goodness. See, I haven't done this in so long because I used to do credit repair. So there is an agency, not through the credit bureaus, but there's another agency that assists with getting things removed. Why can't I think about it right now? Let me see. Credit Bureau Agency. What is the name of that doggone? I can't think of it. The Consumer Financial thingy. They help with getting things removed, and but stuff can come back. Yeah, I can't think of the exact term, y'all, right now. But yeah, can't no credit person get no student loans taken off like that. Y'all talking. Joy, a degree in healthcare means a person can be over a nursing department. I understand, or different departments within the medical field. It's normally it's normally the business part of it. I understand. And do y'all think that she has business knowledge in that brain of hers that can't even pronounce children? She can't pronounce a lot of things. So she's supposed to know the business part of the medical industry, right? I don't know. She would have to prove to me that she has that knowledge in her head. I don't even think that she uses vernacular that aligns with those degrees. Okay. That girl didn't pay nobody rent. She copied and pasted the identical thing another CC was doing. The person that won had no had no followers, no views, and no subscribers. Have mercy and have mercy. I thought that was GoFundMe vacation money. She was on vacation to show off on Facebook to make Robert jealous. Maybe. I don't know what she did with that money. Some of the names were fake paid. I believe it. I believe it, y'all, baby. I believe it. Miss Dina says exactly, Joy, talking about her boys don't play about her about her. Baby, listen. They shouldn't, but they also should stay in a child's place, okay? They should not be having to be put in a position to stand up for their mother. They should not at all. She crazy. Joy, exactly. Children shouldn't be. No, they should not. Y'all know that's dangerous. Other moms posting business plans, stability, generational wealth, growth, etc. Bree posting, I love, okay, young, next to kids. Have mercy. Good morning, Miss Young. How are you? Both men need to stand on business when it comes in their kids. I know they feel sorry for her. Listen, listen, listen. Y'all know how I feel about that. Mr. Hampton did get increased parenting time. It still ain't 50-50. I think he used that motion as far as asking for full custody as a a game piece, as a I really do. I really do. I really don't think that you know I'ma just be quiet because y'all think y'all say that I be on some other stuff with Mr. Hampton, and it's just my opinion. I do believe Janelle is going to fight a little harder for his, for sure, because she being harsh. Baby, she being real harsh. She done moved these babies to a whole nother state. This man ain't seen his kids in like 60 days, probably more now. It's crazy. It is crazy. All because he pretended like he was gonna get hit. Girl, please. Exactly, Nina. They have a lot. Hey, listen, 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 listen. Listen, if Mr. Hampton really wanted to do something about that custody being changed, he could have. Mr. Hampton, I'm pretty sure, got enough evidence to have that custody switched. For one, she keep having them kids around a man that they should not be around. Now, Janelle can't pretend he got hit by a car and be around his kids. But her daddy, who got charges, and charges that are associated with, messing around with children, can be around her kids. That's some backwards stuff, okay? It's crazy. So, believe you me, if he wanted it, he could have it. He could. That's why it was removed off the paperwork, y'all. Because if he had kept it up there, that's what he would have. Because the evidence supported. It had to be removed. It had to be. Because he was going to get it. All right? She does not. I don't think so, baby. I don't. Hey, Mr. Smitty. Now, Mr. Smitty, I have not done your visual. But I do have a little something here to let you know that I'm working. Okay? I am working, Mr. Smitty. I'm almost there, Mr. Smitty. Almost. Okay? So this for you, Mr. Smitty. It ain't playing. Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, I got the volume down. Have mercy. This for you, Mrs. Smitty.
Even when my mic is muted, they gon' feel me when it's clear.
You gotta start over.
Mr. Savage still here, still here, still here. Even when my mic is muted, they gon' feel me when it's clear.
I'm still working on it, Mr. Smitty. We getting there though. We getting there. All right. So respect to you as well. I appreciate you being here. I don't think RH want this, baby. I've been saying that. And that's just my opinion. When she was arrested for a violent offense, baby, that's what I'm saying. Come on now. Come on now, Miss Tisa. Come on now, Miss Tisa, it don't take a blind person to see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, he want that 32% he got. Mm-hmm. Them 117 days. Okay. Janelle is the one going to expose her for who she is. He wanted all, anything that got something to do when it comes to his kids. He not playing about it. He want all the financial records, baby. That money you got here, you know what I'm saying? Janelle say, we need to see something different. I know that you done told, the course that you only make 6,800, whatever it is. But I know a little different. I know you got stacks on stacks on stacks that you had, okay? Hey, Mr. Nightish, how are you, baby? Glad to see you. He say, hello, party people. Y'all go follow Mr. Nightish, okay? I'm not being disrespectful. Her voice seem kind of soft. That's what I'm saying. You gonna get your boys hurt, baby. They not them strong boys, them strapping boys that's been raised, with that solid grounding of alpha man in them. They not filled with that. You gonna get them boys hurt, baby. You you better sit them down. Okay. Tisa, she told Janelle to pick the kids up. What? Tisa? She told Janelle to pick the kids up and don't let Robert get her. What? Is it? Told Janelle to pick the kids up and don't let Robert get her. She told Janelle to pick the kids up and don't let Robert. Oh, when she was in jail? That's a shame. That is a shame. Now, why wouldn't you want the daddy to get his child? See, something wrong with that girl. Totally wrong, y'all. All right, listen, numbnut, gonna continue to be a challenge in relationships, and you're gonna keep finding yourself alone. Okay, you silly little girl. And again, I'm only calling you a little girl because your brain is mentally little. Okay, quit trying to change people. It is not your position. You ain't saving nobody, baby. You don't hold the power, the keys to nothing. You ain't profit nothing. You ain't been successful at nothing but keeping up mess. From 16, right? From 16, you've been keeping up mess. And we gonna hear about it. Mr. Barnes been calling me every day. I ain't even answered y'all. Mr. Barnes been calling me every day. Listen, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me turn up.
An inmate at Scotland Correctional Institution. This call will be monitored and recorded. For customer assistance, collection, or complaint procedures, or to block future calls, dial 1-866-230-7761. To accept this call, press 5 now. To decline this call, hang up.
He calling every day. He ready to talk about your ass, numbnut. Every day. He ready. We gonna hear about your crazy tale. Yes, we are. Okay. Nina says, yes, Joy, when she was in jail. That don't make no sense at all. Hey, Auntie Pimo. She says, sitting in love this morning. I appreciate you being here, Love Muffin. You know, it's always good to see ya. All right, all right. We do need a live today. I was hoping that you went live yesterday. I was like, where is Auntie Pimo? We do need a live Auntie Pimo talking about that girl and her live last night with her crazy self. But y'all, listen, she done blocked me again. She didn't get the Joy is Real account. That ain't the account she got. She got that backup account. I knew she was gonna get me. She was like, "Who is this?" She talking, and I didn't say that many things. She got me on about my third comment. She was like, I ain't listening to this lady. This lady is being too combative." And I wasn't being combative. I'm just like, girl, please. You want to be challenging. You don't be challenging in no intimate relationship, in no friendship or nothing like that. You trying to get beat up or something? You trying to get beat up, trying to challenge people? Girl, please go sit your tired ass down. Go get you a look. Auntie Pimo said a couple lives back that she got a vanity that she had built in her house, that she sits in not to put makeup on necessarily, but to actually sit and look and evaluate herself. And that had me thinking, a vanity? That's something Joy has never had. I've never had a vanity. And why? I don't know. Because I'm really not a woman that wears makeup or does her own hair. Like, y'all, that is not my ministry. That is not my ministry, okay? So I've never had an idea of purchasing a vanity. But guess what Joy has done? Joy has cleared out space in her walk-in closet, baby, for a vanity. And we are going to go a-looking for a vanity. So Joy can come in her closet, sit at that vanity, and look and evaluate herself even more. Because I know that is the only work that's needed to get to the other side. Why this girl believes that she need to change folks is beyond me. My advice is look for those qualities that you already seek, and you ain't got to worry about what folks need to change and what challenge you think you should be. Okay? Because I'm telling you, all a man looking for is peace. And if you not that, you gonna be sitting on the sideline exactly where you are and dealing with a man that says this about you.
She ain't got that. She ain't got that splat.
You ain't got it, baby. You ain't got that splat. You ain't got it. That's why you're in North Carolina talking about you're dating. Girl, you shouldn't be dating shit. You only gonna run into another something that you shouldn't be running into, numbnut. You ain't spent the time at your vanity. Evaluate. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. All that going out to keep yourself busy, to not have to deal with yourself, ain't gonna get it. That ain't gonna get it, baby. You gotta sit down and deal with what is going on. Find out why you ain't got that splat. Okay? Find out why your first baby daddy left you with 3. Find out why your husband divorced your ass. find out why your third baby daddy has removed himself from the hanks of your craziness within less than 24 months of giving him babies. You got to find out why, baby. Okay. So it's been an hour, 50 minutes, y'all. I got work to do. I was hoping to do a little bit more. Let's see here. Let's see here what y'all got going on. She say she coming in today. All right, Auntie. Nina Edwards, RA, should have contact law enforcement to meet him at her school. Get listen, honey. Folks do what they want to do. Okay. That one is here. Hey, how are you, baby? Miss that one. You know what? I actually was looking for you. I really was. I thought I had made you feel a way, and because you didn't actually, have the conversation with me, or why you felt like you disagreed or what have you. I want to know, do you still feel that same way? All right. Miss Divine Eminem is here. She says, good morning. Finally speaking. I have been listening while trying to nap before work. Now that I'm up, I can speak. Hey, how are you? Y'all speaking. All right. Robert didn't know, sweetheart. Robert didn't know, sweetheart, until it was too late. Janelle had already picked her up from school. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's a shame. Damn, Joy. That's why I love you. We are sisters. Hey, shit. I ain't got 48 and live this life without learning, Auntie Pimo. I done had plenty Auntie Pimos, baby, and Joy was always, even though I didn't follow everything to a T, baby, I listened to my elders. I did. Did I stray in some ways and cause me to have to deal with some shit? Yes, I did. I told y'all, men was my Achilles heel. But even though that they were, there was still certain qualities a man had to have, okay? I ain't never ran up on no man that would not care for a woman in the way that she shouldn't be cared for. Like the men that I have surrounded myself with in life, baby, all had a desire. When I say a desire to take care of a woman. See, that was always a key trait for me. Baby, the man had to desire to want to take care of a woman. You had to have that for me. And when I say the desire for a woman, not just joy, meaning that was your position, that was deep down in you, that was what you wanted to do, whether it had something to do with me or the next woman. Okay? Every last one of my baby daddies, baby, enjoy taking care of women. They gonna take care of any woman that is with them. It don't matter who she is. She gonna be taken care of. Now, is their ass gonna be out here probably doing some other shit? Maybe. But I'm telling you, that woman gonna be taken care of properly in most ways. That woman ain't gonna lack for no security when it comes to, the household stuff. Her needs gonna be taken care of. She just might have to watch the Negro. If that's, something that she chooses to do. Now, Joy is like this. Okay? My husband can do whatever the hell he want to do if he chooses to do it. I have no problem. Okay? If my husband want to do what he want to do, he can do it. He just choose to, not do no extracurricular things. But if you want to, baby Joy, don't mind. Go ahead. Have you some fun. You know why he has that opportunity? Because Joy has been something else. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna leave that there. All right. Y'all talking. Auntie Pimo, I was about to write on your community wall to let you know I was looking for you. Auntie Pimo, I couldn't find no email address to contact you or nothing. I was like, I don't know which way she want me to contact her. All right. Stay consistent, Joy. The youngest need you. I love you. Thanks so much. I try to, but you know, just as much as I know that doing these lives ain't easy. Okay, y'all. Trying to be entertaining and keep things flowing and keep y'all's attention. This is not hard. Joy over here sweating right now. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, y'all. I am sweating. All right. But I do believe that my calling on life is to pass on the knowledge that I have to, to that it took to get to the other side. All right. I do. Not tired. What? Wait a minute. Yes, she tired. Did I say I'm tired? Yes, I was tired. I'm afraid to say it, but she about to encounter one of those unpredictable men down in those woods in baby. See now, them country men. What I know about a country man is they built different. Okay. They built a little different, y'all. They ain't finna play too many games with a numb nut. Okay. So we gonna see if she have a relationship she bring out to the forefront, how that mess gonna go. All right. Nina says yes, they do, Pimo, because the CC in her life is only doing content for the money. You are definitely one of those ladies who are making a difference on the internet for thank you so much. That one, okay. Sometimes I like for people like Joy to speak to my spirit, and I look, thank you. Hey. I appreciate that. I really do. That lets me know that I just ain't all up here talking no shit. You know what I'm saying? If what I'm saying can resonate with folks like Auntie Pimo, with Nina, with that one who didn't even agree with some of the things that I was saying last week, that can resonate with Miss Divine Eminem and Snooky and Mr. Nightish. I'm even resonating with men, y'all. DJ Hemp came over here a few weeks ago, and then when I went to his channel like a week after that, he gave me a huge shout out on his channel about the content that he heard over here with me. I ain't holding no panel, y'all. I'm just giving y'all my real deal Holyfield walk in life and what I know to be. Okay. And it is sitting with folks in a positive manner. Yes, I know I'm stern. I am, y'all. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm a very stern woman. I don't play a lot of games. So I am not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But I'm telling y'all, I am filled with so much joy and love and the wanting of folks to live right, in the right way. I can't stray away from it. I can't. Okay, y'all, where am I at? Because I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get up out of here. All right. Tisa says when she was arrested, were mandated reporters So that, oh yeah, DFL, yeah, for sure, for sure, yes, of course. So again, y'all know I talked about that, about the mandated reporting or what have you, this, that, and the other. But I totally understand that. I've worked in family court for over 26 years, and he has rights. Of course, he does have rights. Georgia is just one of those ones that you have to go to court to get them first. That's why I do recommend for all single men in Georgia, if you're not contesting the paternity of children, I think you should start that process in vitro. So by the time that the kids get here, hey, everything in writing, and you ain't got to worry about a woman running to a whole nother state with your kids, and you got to try to fight how to get that resolved, because that's some crazy stuff right there. Okay, Tisa. Okay, I understand. Okay, when she said in her last live last night that some man told her she was so fine he almost what? See, she ain't got no sense. That is not even a fucking compliment, baby. Out now, you can't slap no man. You know you shouldn't do that. But baby, any man that would even speak something like that to you, you shouldn't even want to repeat, because that is disrespectful. Ain't no way a man could tell me no shit like that and I find that shit cute. Now you only seeing me in a sexual manner. That's all they see you, because that's all you do is shaking your ass and got your titties out. So that's why they believe that they can talk to you in that way. Ain't no way a man would ever approach Joy that way. Baby, when you see me in real life, I have an aura on me that maintains respect. A man would never tell me I look so fine that I nut on myself. That's some nasty shit there. She probably giggled thinking that shit is cute. That ain't cute. That's nasty, trifling, low fucking down. And he wouldn't have got not 2 words of interaction after it. I would have rolled my motherfucking eyes at that trifling ass nickel to where he would never say it to another woman. But your tired, stank ass probably kept shaking that ass and giggled. Look so fine, he nutted on himself. That is ridiculous. Okay, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. Joy, you have great commentary. Thank you. I appreciate it. Miss Doris is here. She says, good morning, Joy. That man was only letting her know that's all he see. All he see is a nut. That's all he see is you riding on it. That's all. He don't see no wife. He don't see you cooking no breakfast, no lunch, no dinner, taking care of no kids, meeting no mama, or none of that. All he see is that nut, baby, at the end of the day. Let me get that nut. Girl, you should be ashamed of yourself to even repeat some shit like that. I told you, you a numb nut. You a numb nut. Have mercy and have mercy. Y'all talking. That one says, Miss Joy, no, I didn't feel the way. I was away from the chat when I spoke to you about that situation. It's never any hard feelings. We all have an opinion. You spoke how you felt, and I respect that. Cool beans. Good morning. No more drama. She says, Grand Rising. I wish a man would come in, baby, I would have cut my eye so deep, he would have felt in his heart he had said something wrong. You fix your mouth to speak to a woman in that way. Don't you align me with no motherfucking nut, you fucking nut. What is wrong with you? A grown man speaking to a woman that way. Is you crazy? Is you cool? But see, when you're shaking that ass, that's all you gonna get is played with. This all you gonna get. You better hold yourself to a standard. Quit showing them titties. Quit showing that ass. Quit showing them thighs. And men won't approach you in that way. I thought you wanted to, do you want to be respected? Or do you just want to get thrown on a mattress? Have mercy. Make no kind of goddamn sense. Did anyone hear her live? Yeah, I listened to some of that bullshit and got blocked too. Got blocked too. That one, she has no self-respect. None. 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 Y'all see how she was dancing in front of that man? He kept looking at her ass. She thought that shit was cute. Why are you prancing in front of a man? Why do you keep shaking that ass? Girl, please. Do you know that thing stink? Booties stink. The only time a booty is clean is when your ass is fresh out the shower. After that, that motherfucker is funky most times. What? And you shaking it? Girl, please. Derice, yes, I listened to most of it. She was trying to teach about God. Quit trying to teach. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about that Bible. You think God acts in get back? You think you can save people? She told, I was the one that was covering people. I'm the person that's saving. You can't save shit. You ain't even saved yourself. You ain't even saved yourself. Save yourself, honey. Quit focusing on what other folks need to be doing with their motherfucking life and figure out what you need to be doing with yours. Okay? And it sure ain't out shaking that ass. You need to sit down, get your ass a vanity, and look at yourself. Joy looking for her vanity right down now. I done cleaned out my closet, baby. Made space for it. I done put my husband out of his closet, put my shit in his closet, and in my walk-in closet, we're going to put a vanity, baby, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to look at myself. Yes, I am. Show is, because it's still some shit I need to learn. All right? Robert going to handle that in court. Robert court done. It's final. I don't think Robert going to court no doggone more. Unless, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Need I really hope so, because they things she was saying. Oh, yeah. The thing she was saying was crazy. Baby, she crazy. She thinks she knows some shit. Baby, let me tell you what I know about a motherfucker who think they know some shit. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. A know-it-all go through most of the things. I was that person. You could not tell me nothing when I was younger because I thought I knew every goddamn gone thing. Now at almost 50 years old, I know that your ass need to be the fuck quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Listen to those who already walked the path so you ain't got to walk the goddamn path. Numbnut, I told you I used to be you. Why don't you bring your silly ass over here so I can show you how to get past that dumb shit? You want to quit running into niggas who don't really want to take care of no woman? Joy can show you. If a husband is truly what you want, bring your ass over here. I can show you how to get one. I got me one, but had one for 29 years, baby. 29 years, okay? 29 years. You don't think I know what I'm doing? You don't think I know what I'm doing? I done had a man for 29 years who ain't going nowhere. I don't think he's going nowhere. But if he goes somewhere, guess what? He's still going to take care of Joy. He's still going to take care of Joy. Let that man leave tomorrow. guess what? He's still gonna take care of Joy. He gonna make sure Joy eat every day. He gonna make sure Joy have a place to sleep every night. He gonna make sure Joy get to where she going and all that. He might even make sure Joy close her eyes at night comfortable. He might still rub my back and put me to sleep and then leave. Mm-hmm. Yeah, uh-huh. I can show you. Girl, I'm telling you, you don't know what you don't know. All right, she better remember that she's in those woods, baby. Still some shit you should learn, but damn, show some things you can teach. Thank you. Hey, 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 hey. I appreciate you, Auntie Pimo. I really, really do. I really, really do. That really touches me. It really does. Because, you my auntie. You know what I'm saying? That lets me know that the things that I've heard from those women who had that loving advice from me, baby, ain't went on deaf ears. Okay? Because what I do know is that once you get to a certain age, all those things that your mama was trying to tell you, you sure come back to it and say, damn, my mama was right. And I got a crazy ass mama. My mama is crazy as a Betsy bug. My granny crazy as a Betsy bug. I got some crazy ass aunties. But baby, when they giving you loving advice, because ain't nobody who love you gonna give you no loving advice. But that loving advice, that solid advice, baby. Joy was listening. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. It's 6:11. She has to find out a different way. I hope not. I hope not. Because she got them babies. She got them babies. I can't wait for ITP. Yes. ITP Mo. You know, when you go live, I still be having an hour and a half left. No, actually 2 hours, because you go live when it's 3:00. I don't get off till 5. And I just be hoping you extend it out just a little bit past 5 so I can be in presence, for some part of it. So listen, can you go longer than 2 hours? Just a little bit. All right. Yakima. Peace, replay. I'm in and out. Listen. All right, baby. Thanks so much. She needs a couple of joys and ITP. Yes, she does. Baby, listen. I know she listening to ITP Mo for sure, because she didn't say her name. So we already know she listening to ITP Mo. But she listening to Joy too. I know she listening, because I just be peeping. I said, oh yeah, she been over here. Girl, come on out them damn clouds and go and show your face, so me and Auntie Pimo can teach your ass for real. Girl, you can learn something. Quit blocking me out that damn chat. Quit blocking me out that chat. I know more than you. I done lived a little more life than you. I've been you, girl. I see you. I know you're hurting. I know you're struggling. And that's okay. It's okay. But what's not okay is that you ain't wanting to change. Okay? You got 6 babies following behind you. And if you don't get in that place of wanting to change, they gonna be hellions just the same. And that's what we don't want around here. We don't need no more numb nuts. Okay? Let the numb nuts stop with you. All right? And we gonna end right there. All right, we gonna end right there. Hey, Miss Moore. All right, y'all. So 2 hours, 14 minutes. I appreciate y'all 89 beautiful people being here with me for sure. We gonna try to get a little bit more in this week. All right, y'all. So enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every moment. And I mean every moment. See, numbnut, that's what you got to try to get to. You got to get to trying to enjoy every moment instead of being a challenge, okay? Enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? Numbnut, your ass listening. You know why. And the 88 people in this room know freaking why. It is because joy is real. And that is for real. Joy is real, baby. So until next time, see you soon.
Baby, I'm a hard mess. Your heart is like a fortress. But baby, I'm still curious about you. Baby, I'm a hard mess. You play me like you're playing chess. Guess you are oblivious about me.
So I know it's a